Apple's latest iPhone takes on Motorola's boldest edge. Two iconic names, one big question. Which one really delivers? On the left, the unstoppable Apple iPhone 16 Pro. Pro-level speed, masterful build. And on the right, the creative powerhouse Motorola Edge 50 Pro. Bold display, innovative features. Let's skip the hype and get down to what actually matters. Each category earns points, and you'll see exactly who claims the throne by the end. Trust us, the outcome might surprise you.
Before we get to the good stuff, here's a quick map of what we're about to break down. So no surprises, all right? We're covering things like price, performance, battery and charging, cameras, big deal, right? Display quality, design, software and ecosystem, security, and even that extra stuff that kind of makes a phone awesome day to day. Ready? Let's go category by category. Let's talk cash because, come on, price matters a lot. First up, the iPhone 16 Pro. Yeah, it's expensive. Apple's got that premium tag, and it holds its value really well. Even years down the line, people are still paying a premium for used models. But I mean, that initial price? Ouch. Now, the Edge 50 Pro is way more wallet-friendly. You seriously get high-end features without that sticker shock, and honestly, for what you're paying, the value is kind of wild. Okay, sure, it doesn't have the Apple prestige, but what you do get for the money, it's honestly impressive. So for price, yep, Motorola definitely takes this one. Now, performance, which I'm guessing a lot of you care about. The iPhone 16 Pro packs Apple's latest A-series chip. And not gonna lie, it's a beast. Graphics are wildly strong, everything's super slick, and iOS just makes the whole thing buttery smooth. The only thing, you're mostly locked into using Apple stuff accessory-wise, but that's kind of always been the case. Now, the Edge 50 Pro rocks a Snapdragon 7 Gen 3. Not flagship level, but still snappy. Multitasking's solid, and for basically anything regular, it feels techy and fresh. But push it hard, like gaming or pro video editing, it's just not in Apple's league here. So for pure, raw performance, iPhone 16 Pro takes the crown. All right, charging and battery. This one swings back the other way. iPhone 16 Pro's battery is reliable, thanks to Apple's iOS doing its power management magic. So you don't really worry about making it through the day. But you've got to wait a bit if you want to juice up. Charging speeds are, well, just kind of okay. And you don't even get a fast charger in the box. Meanwhile, Motorola Edge 50 Pro, this thing basically sprints when charging. You get 125 watts wired, 50 watts wireless. It's nuts. You could go from like 0 to nearly full while you're making a coffee. Smaller battery, sure, 4,500 milliamp hours. But the Quick Charge Plus solid efficiency pretty much make up for it. So, point for battery and charging goes to Motorola. Oh, and here's something cool to geek out over. Did you realize the Motorola Edge 50 Pro is the world's first phone with Pantone-validated display and camera? So, if you care about your colors being accurate, like actually certified, you might want to take a second look at this one. Now, let's nerd out about cameras, because who doesn't? The iPhone 16 Pro comes with a triple lens setup that's all about nailing detail, color, and honestly, video is just on another level. Computational photography here is like scary good. Only catch, if you've owned a recent iPhone Pro, the upgrades aren't super dramatic year over year. Now, Motorola doesn't mess around either. Triple cameras, legit 3x zoom, and here's something cool. It's apparently the world's first Pantone-validated camera, which means those colors are actually certified. Selfies are wild too. 50 megapixels, 4K video, but at night or when zooming way in, it falls a bit short against the iPhone. So for the best all-rounder camera, iPhone 16 Pro sneaks ahead. Ready for display nerding? iPhone 16 Pro gives you that ProMotion OLED. It's gorgeous, seriously bright, like nearly 2,000 nits max, and always on is super convenient. Durability's also Apple level, thanks to ceramic shield. Only thing, the design's totally flat, which some folks might find a bit basic. Now, Motorola's display story is kinda wild. You get a big 6.7-inch curved POLED, crazy smooth with 144 Hz, Pantone-validated color. That means the colors are really accurate. Bezels are minimal, but curved edges, not everyone vibes with that. Honestly, in this department, both phones really bring their A game. So it's a tie. Design and build. Oh boy. The iPhone 16 Pro is all about titanium, minimal lines, that serious Apple industrial feel. It's as premium as it gets. IP68 water and dust proof too. But the color choices are kind of limited, which makes me wish for more. Then with Motorola Edge 50 Pro, standout look, some unique Pantone finishes, and IP68 as well. Camera bump is a little chunkier, so some people might notice that more. At the end of the day, both phones are tough, and honestly, they turn heads in their own style. So, another tie.
Into software now, which is honestly where things get divisive. iPhone 16 Pro runs iOS, super smooth, crazy reliable, and you get updates for like 5 years, sometimes even more. The ecosystem is just pure Apple, which is either magical or it kind of boxes you in. Privacy's next level though. Motorola Edge 50 Pro runs near stock Android 14. They call it Hello UI, and it's super clean. You get some cool Motorola extras, but software updates won't last as long as iOS, and the ecosystem isn't as fleshed out. So if you want long-term support and deep integration, iPhone 16 Pro wins here.
Security and biometrics. All right, let's be real. This is getting more important every year. iPhone 16 Pro comes with Face ID, still arguably the most reliable and secure out there. All your privacy stuff is tight as usual, but it's face only. So, finger people, you're left out. Now, Motorola gives you an optical under-display fingerprint sensor and face unlock. Convenient, but let's be honest, that optical sensor isn't as bulletproof as 3D Face ID. So, in terms of top-tier security, this one, again, goes to the iPhone. Connectivity and extras. Stuff we kind of forget about, but actually use daily. The iPhone 16 Pro maxes out with Wi-Fi 6E 5G, ultra-wideband for super precise location, and dual eSIM. What's missing? You don't get USB-C video out for external screens, which, I mean, come on, Apple. Motorola Edge 50 Pro does Wi-Fi 6E too, plus USB 3.1 video out, desktop mode, dual SIM, and tons of 5G bands. Only thing is, you lose UWB for precise stuff. Honestly, both offer a ton, so this one's a tie. Okay, let's zoom out for a sec and see how things line up on the radar. You gotta admit, performance and ecosystem are Apple's playground, with Motorola lagging behind there, but not by much, and sometimes the difference is a bit overrated. But in price, charging, and display, Motorola really steps up, especially if you need speed or like a punchy screen. The rest, honestly, it's pretty even. So, if you want the absolute best performance, long life, and that deep Apple experience, like you're buying for the next 5 years, living that iPhone life, the iPhone 16 Pro is just unbeatable. But if you want wild fast charging, killer value, or you nerd out about accurate color, Motorola Edge 50 Pro is really genuinely innovative for this price. You can't go wrong with either, but the winner, iPhone 16 Pro, is ahead overall. All right, so which winner actually fits your style and your budget? Let me know what you think. And hey, if you love head-to-head comparisons like this, bookmark this page. Trust me, there's a lot more cool stuff.